Hey everybody, it's Tipsy Tuesday.
Who's ready for Tipsy Tuesday? What's it called when you do the chicka 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 chicka? Look how pretty!
A fun weekly show where we grab our favorite drink. Salud!
Diana! I see, it's nice.
We take our bras off.
Somebody just wrote chicken.
And we laugh at people from around the world.
Yeah, I want some cheese and crackers. Of course I do. Sometimes we even have guests.
So put your jammies on.
It's time for Tipsy Tuesday.
Is everybody feeling Tuesday? I know I'm late. I probably just smeared whatever's left of my eye makeup. Girl, it's Tuesday at 9:14 and we're 14 minutes late for work. Why, you ask? When it's your daughter's 22nd birthday and they're all dressed up on a random Tuesday to go hit the clubs in Philadelphia. Girl, it's Tuesday. So everything's closing. I don't know what checkers game place you plan on going to on a Tuesday, but they were all dressed up, heading out, and they're all like, hey, we're going to go into the city. They're going clubbing on a Tuesday. That's exactly what I said, Tanya. Okay. Mm-hmm. Kaylin, congratulations. Today, if you didn't hear about it, if you didn't see the writing in the sky, was Brooke's, our baby girl, is 22. And so Jason and I hosted some girlfriends of Brooke's and loved ones together for a barbecue and strawberry shortcake. I told her it's not a party without potato salad. She did not agree. You know, you're old when you're like, well, if we're going to have a barbecue, obviously I have to pick up egg salad. And I mean, potato salad. And she was like, what are you talking about? I was like, how are you going to have a barbecue without potato salad? And she's like, please don't come to my party. And I was like, okay, number one, I'm hosting the party. And if I say there's potato salad, guess what, bitch? There's potato salad. Diana did travel to the country of Pennsylvania. And yeah, I mean, a macaroni salad, an egg, a pasta. I mean, it's something. She was having none of it. And I was like, I don't know if you're going to be invited to my party. But that's how I knew I was old. And then literally at I'm trying to get them out the door. And at 9:05, I was like, why are you sitting at the bottom steps? They were like, Jacqueline, which just, it explains so much. Like if there's ever if you ever were to come onto an accident on the side of the road and somebody came up, what happened? Just go, Jacqueline. Everybody would be like, okay. You wouldn't have to say a lot more words, but Jacqueline. And they'd be like, tracks. So they're all waiting for Jacqueline. And then she comes down the steps. They're like, all right, what time does this train leave? And she was like, I was in charge of the train. The last train left 20 minutes ago. And I was like, who put Jacqueline in charge of the train? So that is why I'm later than expected. Because then they all looked at me. I said, I got to go to work. And I will be drinking this. So I can't pick anybody up. Girl, I draw the line at me running to the Giant, picking up all the food, Jason cooking all the food, me cleaning up all the food, me making strawberry shortcakes. 9 o'clock party over. Mommy's out. So that was happening. Mm-hmm. Tammy, it's very relaxing. Mm-hmm. I know. Well, Janice, there's 8 of them. So I try to look for an Uber XL, but they only go up to 6 people. So you think you could squish? I don't think they allow you to squish in an Uber, but they figured it out. They're gonna work it out, girl. They're gonna work it out. They big girls. They big poor girls. Did you listen? I don't know if everybody knows this, but if you, no, I want strawberry shortcake. If you walk into a room of 20 somethings with pound cake, strawberries, whipped cream, all the trimmings, and you say, hey, I have this for you, they will think, A, they've won the lottery, B, you're the best person they've ever met in their whole life. And they're like, thank you. Like, they're so poor. They're so poor. That's when you want to touch base with them. Mm-hmm. With the kids. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I made peanut butter and jelly sandwich cake. My son and I invented it. Okay. I'm in. So that was the big thing today. Background music will be provided by Jason this evening. Off to my left. Girl, close your eyes. Close your eyes. He gonna sing you to sleep. He's gonna sing you to sleep. So I made a video for today because I was like, I am going to post every day. And I made the video. I just didn't edit it. So I'm gonna try to drunk edit it when this is over and post it. But I'm trying to get things out of my house. So I've told, I've already done 2 days of videos. So congratulations, Dina. And I made a 3rd video. I just haven't sat still since 4:00. So right now, let me tell you the game I'm running right now. Okay. In this house, how was Jason's boys weekend? Jen, it's coming up. It starts in 2 days. Your slumber party. So I have been very busy. If you haven't gotten the update, I have renters coming in for 2 years, which means that everything that's left in the house has to be gone. So if you've been following along, if you've been following along, when I first moved here for 6 months, I was like, I'm just going to grab like just what I need, my bed and a piano. I don't know why I chose those 2 things, but I need my hair products. I was like, I'm leaving for 6 months. Let me take the stuff I really want, which apparently is my bed, my hair products, and piano. And then when Jason was like, you're not going back, I went for phase 2, right? So phase 2, I was like, let me grab some more stuff I should probably have, like the stuff to make the kids' bedrooms, whatever. Now we're in phase 3. Phase 3 is, what the heck is left in these closets? I clearly didn't need it because I've lived here for 1.5 years. And it's like a lot of precious memories. You know what I'm talking about? Like kids' clothes and the lamp that was in Dean's room when he was a kid. It's got a baseball and a football, soccer ball, and a bat. I don't know why I'm keeping it, but I'm keeping it. Because when he has grandchildren, when he has kids, and we're mama and papa, what's your pop-up name going to be? Have you thought about it? Jason. This is going to be, I don't know who I'm going to be. I feel like I should go like traditional and just be like grandma. But then everybody's doing like cool. They're like DD or Mimi. GG.
It's good to tell you, man.
I'm not a GG. But you're just going to stick with Jason? We're going to go to Grandma and Jason's
By
house.
that time, it'll be an old man's name.
Can I tell you? So today today I hop on the phone and his wife won't want that. You're probably not wrong, Elaine, but I'll put it in my kid room for when they come to visit, Grandmom and Jason. Anyway, so today I am on the phone with Nikki, and I may have found myself in the Chick-fil-A parking lot drive-through. So I am I'm trying to order French fries, and Nicole was talking about something, and I just want French fries. That's all I want. And the guy was like, "All right, I'm sorry. Can you just give me your name before the order?" And I said, "Sure, it's Dina." And he goes, "Okay, thanks, Rita." And I go, and I was thinking to myself, "Are there still people named Rita?" And I go, no, it's Dina. And then Nicole starts screaming, "It's Rita." And so he's like, "Are you saying Dina or Rita?" And I said, "Dina." Nicole's like, "Rita." And so now I'm turning her down in my car. Maybe that's my mama. Well, let's go see Rita and Jason. So, Samantha, my sister, Michelle, is a Mimi, which makes sense. The closest I can get is a Dee Dee, but I don't think that's a good mom name. Dee Dee and Jason. Rita is my alternate pharmacist name when I piss people off and they ask for my name. Eileen's like, "Hi from the Phillies parking lot. I have a sister-in-law named Rita. Is she fun?" I don't. Do you know anybody named Rita?
The ice cream lady.
The ice cream lady. Oh, Rita's water ice. I don't know any Ritas.
Yeah, there's a lady who works with me.
Mm-hmm.
She's our age too.
She is? Is Rita short for something?
Natalia.
Ritalia? You think that's the name?
Yeah.
Ritalia. Rita is my landlady's name. I'm Gma. I did hear that. My friend's husband insists on being called Grand Dude. Mm-hmm. Rita's water ice. Anyway, what was I talking about? It's in the drive-through. Anyway, so I'm going through the house. It's phase 3. And so I called Jason today. I try to warn him, and I'll randomly message him, and I'll be like, "I am having a lot of feelings." That's a warning to either like dig in, like this can be a long conversation, or run. And it's his choice. It's not really a choice. He has to dig in. And I was like, I don't know if it's because I know I'm not going to be in this house for 2 years, which is already weird, or that I'm like deep in the trenches of like old kid stuff, Miss America stuff. I found all of my transcripts from high school, college, and my master's program.
Nice.
I threw them all away.
Take pictures.
No. Because here's what I'm going to ask you. A, have you done this process? Have you really looked at your stuff and thought to yourself, do my kids give one about these transcripts? No, they don't. I don't know why I've kept them this long. Why do I think that my kids would be super interested in what I got in anatomy and physiology 1 and 2 in 1994?
What did you get?
I got A's. But I was not a good student by the first year. It was bad. It was like a 2.9. I don't even think I went to class. But by the time I graduated, I was like 3.5. It was fine. But by the time I got to my master's, I was graduating with high honors. Mom, are you listening to this? Yeah. Your kids don't want any of it. Not yours, not theirs. I have all my transcripts. I'm weird. Then I found my Rowan University degree, my Glassboro State degree, my Rowan College degree, because in a course of about 4 years, my college. No, I didn't throw those away. I found my master's. I'm not framing them. You didn't frame any of yours.
Yeah, there were.
Are you gonna hang mine at your work?
I framed them after the guy got fired for lying about his degrees and made sure mine were up there. So that you could
So
sell
if
the
I frame mine, will you hang mine at your work?
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
Well, where am I gonna hang it here? Who wants to be like, wow, Dina has her master's. Let me look at this fancy frame.
Every time you move your office around, you can move them around to the
Wow.
different parts of that house.
You know where I'm gonna put my office?
Yeah, right here.
In
right
the
on that
studio.
side.
Yeah, on that side of the studio, right next to you. Why won't Jason go on screen? He's not that kind of guy. He'd rather have you listen to
Why
him.
would we run all that beauty with the ugly mess?
He's like a backup dancer. He wants to provide the best support ever. You don't need to be in the front. It's vintage for sure, Tracy. Everything I was finding was vintage. And even today, as I was like going through clothes, I was like, oh, these shoes are so old. And I was like, wait a minute. I think these might actually be vintage. I found a pair of shoes. I was like, I should probably keep these. It was funny. I was like, give us another 10 years. These shoes will be cool. I know, Claire. It's just, it was just very funny. And so then I went out to go get something to eat today. And there's like a main street in our town. And I was saying to Jason, I don't know if it's because I literally spent all day like in the trenches with like all this stuff from when they were younger. But I'm driving home and I see this girl jogging on the side of the road and it looks exactly like Brooke, but like Brooke in like high school. And I was just being so weird. Then I get home and I see this kid on the scooter just scooting through town. And he was this tall, lanky kid with a big mop of hair. It looked just like Dean. And I was just like, oh, I don't know. I think that I'm having all the feels because, you know, like, you know, when you do that thing when you're like dating a guy and girl, he's trying to break up with you, but you're not ready. So you leave stuff at his house. Like, I feel like I'm leaving stuff at my house so that I can always come back. And the fact that there's literally going to be nothing of mine there. It just feels like something. I said, I love where I am. I love what we've created. But it just, I don't know. And this is how many years? 4 years together. And a year and a half since I left there. So it's just, we're having all the feels. I know, Laura. So, do you think they'll want to buy it after 2 years? I don't know, Spring. I don't even know if I'm selling it. I don't know. I enjoy having it. I know my KitchenAid is there. I'm not bringing it. It'll stay there. Cora's in the fall. I'm having this because Cora's going to kindergarten. Both her and Harrison full-time school. I know. It's weird. Let it go. Yeah. Yeah. Denise, you got to do it. I know. I had to move out of my mother's house. She lived for 50 years. So much stuff, it hurts my brain. One of the things which I, again, want to make a video about, but I have this picture wall and it's been up there the whole time I've been renting it. But I am going to take it down and move it here. And I've got to get some pictures of all of us together to put up. Both families blending, put those up. So it's just been, and then running from there. And I was like, I got to drop these dogs off. Then I got to go. I got to pick up the food. So this is literally the first time the two of us have sat down all day. Yeah. Anything 20 years or older is vintage. Anything 100 years or older is considered antique. Oh my gosh, Tommy, that was a great video. Did you bring the cow pictures? That's a great question. I wonder if there's one still in the she shed. I think it still might be in the she shed. I should bring it here. Remember the cow picture? It was in the she shed. Maybe
It's
we
in
can
the
hang
beach,
it.
I thought.
No, there was one in the she shed.
Cool. I like that.
So yeah, it's the whole thing. My daughter was graduating high school when my about to be 20 was graduating kindergarten. I bawled through both of them. Do you still have a hole in the floor? Yes. And I'm thinking I've got to fix that. Where's the Monadina? Shakendra, great question. So here's the question. Okay. Okay, listen, let me unpack it first. So I got to take all the pictures off the wall in the living room, which is just me and the kids. But while I was in the basement, Pat, that's Jason playing. The Monadina technically is at the bottom of the steps. And I was just thinking how great it would look.
It would look great. It would look really amazing.
Here somewhere. Like over the fireplace.
Yes, definitely. Or in the kitchen.
In the kitchen? Or like over our bed? Just like
They'll be seeing double.
uh-huh. I do feel, but downstairs I have those pictures of me like doing Chardonnay Go. I'm like, do I take those down? I guess I do.
But I don't know. You want to keep those?
What do you mean when I keep them?
Transcripts, you want to keep those?
That was a big deal. It would look great in this closet. Ophelia, great to see you. So just a lot. My son just turned 22 yesterday. Happy birthday. My baby's about to be 22 on the 24th. It's kind of crazy, especially when it's your baby, Tracy. In the new bathroom. I am looking for a picture in the new bathroom.
Inside the shower.
Inside the shower. You have so many great ideas tonight. So tonight, Diana goes into the bathroom, the new bathroom, which I'm going to show you. Now, I just put an extra toilet paper in the sink. And she comes in and she whispers. Does your mom whisper things that just are not like whisperable? That it's not necessary. So like this party is happening and she sidles up to me. She says, I don't want to mention it, but you ran out of toilet paper and I tried to replace it. Couldn't find it. Just wanted you to know. I go, why are you at, this is not it. I said, there is toilet paper in there. She goes, there's not. I checked it, all the drawers. I go, Diana, I literally just replaced it. Now, there's a whole bunch of bitches here. I don't know what they did with it, but I go in and I check it and there is no toilet paper, which did they eat it? I don't know. Because I literally put it in there like either yesterday or early this morning, whatever. So I go upstairs. I got 5 rolls of toilet paper. I come downstairs. I see Andrea. She's like, oh, you're going to replace it. I put so much toilet paper in the sink cabinet. So now she's just getting ready to leave. And then she's got to start whispering again. Why do old people whisper so much? She goes, no, listen. You might want to get head in there. And I said, it's still not a secret. And by the way, I checked it and there's plenty of toilet paper in there. She goes, there's not. I checked it. I go, Diana, you literally didn't check all the drawers. Like the fact that you just keep coming up and like telling me stuff that's not true. And she goes, I'm telling you, I checked it. I said, well, I'm telling you, I had replaced it right before you came in. So she goes in there and she goes, I checked all these drawers, and she's opening them up, closing them. She opens one up, just filled with toilet paper. None of this was in here before. You're lying. I said, I think there's something wrong with you. And that's how you should treat old people. Make them think they're crazy. It's my favorite pastime. But she likes to whisper a lot of stuff, and I don't really understand it. Pat, it's literally the only joy I have, especially when she whispers weird, dumb stuff. So, it sounds like my mother. Listen, I don't know if you know this. So that was fun. That's what it is, Mooney. So there was a lot of just random bebopping today. So tomorrow I have one more day to get through everything tomorrow in the basement. Take pictures of things that I want to sell.
Did you make progress today?
What is progress exactly? I think I did. I think that there's right now, I would say there's probably 12 to 14 boxes that I've narrowed the whole basement down to. I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, it's nothing.
And then I still have some One Funny Mother things I need to go through. And then the stuff behind the,
That's in addition to the 12 boxes.
yeah, it's in the closet. And then I have to go through the stuff that's behind the one wall. Am I moving? No.
We already got that out of there.
Ophelia. No, the stuff, there's a Christmas tree back there. That stuff. No, I
It's
didn't.
just trash though, right?
It's not trash. It's stuff that's coming here. There's be a Christmas tree here.
Other Christmas tree.
We can't have enough Christmas trees.
Yeah, we can.
Renters move in August 1st. So here's what happened. Is that because I knew I had a lot of stuff to do. So there's the basement that needs to be done, which I feel pretty good about. But then there's a shed and then the she shed. There's not much in the she shed because Chris and I did that. So I just like being ahead of things and I'm not. So I literally said, to myself, you know what? I had maybe 2 weekends in July that are rented. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to take July down from Airbnb. And then that way I'll have the whole month of July to get ready. And Jason was like, that's a great idea. Then you don't have to stress. I'm literally walking down the steps to go take it off Airbnb. When a message comes up, I would like to rent the month of July. I said, I don't have the whole month of July. I have these 2 weekends. She's like, that's okay. I'll move in on the 1st. I'll move out for the weekend and then I'll come back and then I'll move out again. And like, I have nobody the last week of July because that week I actually have to do like pull these pictures down, get walls fixed. I don't know, maybe somebody fixed the floor. And it was for a ridiculous amount of money. So I was like, yeah, okay, sure. So literally the only days that I have to move out of the house were like this week, which is why I've just been doing this nonstop besides having parties, and I'll do it all day tomorrow. And then this woman's mother lives either in town or the next town over and is not doing well. She's very ill. And so she needs to be here for her mom. And I don't know why she's not staying with her mom, but I don't ask a lot of questions. People just say this what they want. And I go, okay. She seemed really nice. So the last week of July I'll have, but I already told Jason, I was like, you better plan on being ready to be here. So, yeah, Danielle, that sounds amazing. I'm going to need a vacation. Both Andrea and I. Andrea has been doing all the flips for this house and is doing a great job. Janice, it's amazing how much the house has rented, surprisingly. But it will also be nice to not have to worry about it anymore. So I've got to turn off all the utilities, like they're like full taking it over. Like, Oh, hey, Tammy. I'm glad you could join us. So it's a little different. It's the first time. When is your time at the shore? So we'll go down for 4th of July. So, and then at the end of August, which will be nice. It'll be nice to kind of end the summer and be able to have some time down there. So, so it's just a lot. I've learned a lot, I think, and it'll help pay my bills, which is the part I really worry about. I think it's interesting. I started doing Airbnb out of necessity, which is, I think, a great reason to use this asset for yourself, to make some money if you need to do that. But it's, I guess it's like, yeah, like we kind of added properties over time, but I guess it's like the 6th year that I've done Airbnb, and I finally feel like, okay, now I know some things and I'm getting pretty good at it. Renee, isn't it great? They love your music.
Who said that?
Everybody. They said I love the mood music.
Wow.
I gotta say.
Thank you. It's kind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So there's a lot happening here. We have renters that just moved in today, and I was able to take Jacqueline through tonight. So she came down for Brooke's birthday, and I said, do you want to see the carriage house? And she was like, yeah, sure, I'll go look at it. And so she hasn't seen it since her and Dean were like scraping, like hitting the floors, trying to get glue off the floors. Ophelia, they're doing really well. But she walked in and she was like, I haven't been here since this was finished. I said, no, it looks really good. So I can't wait to show it to you. So it was really nice to kind of take her through it. And then tonight. So we're out there.
What happened?
Can you do short-term in the carriage? No, Judy, I can't. So we're finishing out short-term rentals. They'll be done by the end of this month. I have nobody in for July. But I may pick up some what they call midterm rentals, which are like 30 days or more. And then I have somebody coming in for 3 months. So, which is like a medical, like traveling nurses and stuff. These are 2 ophthalmologists. So, so that'll be good. And then see if I can't find a way to do more of those. So, so then Jacqueline said, I think I'm going to change some things in my apartment. I don't like how my apartment looks. I don't like how it doesn't really work for us. So, everything in those apartments is like so tiny. I'm like, Jacqueline, you need tall furniture with lots of storage. I've been saying it for a year. So she was like, so tonight she was like, I think I'm going to redo my bedroom, and I think I'm going to get rid of the short furniture and maybe get tall furniture. And I just looked at her.
She should stick with the short furniture so it makes the ceilings taller.
Mm-hmm. If Jason wants to make an album and play instrumental music in the background while my students work, I would play these songs for them in 2 seconds. Jason maybe has some albums that you might like.
Definitely could do that.
Maybe
you get 1,000 million other people to work there.
You should.
We'll be in business.
You should.
$200.
You should. Just all background music where people can chill out. Mm-hmm. Tanya, so she's telling me while we're standing in the carriage house, Shakendra, if you could just call Jacqueline and tell her all the stuff that I'm saying, she'd be like, oh my God, Mom, Shakendra is so smart. Mm-hmm. Isn't she though? Mm-hmm. And so as she's saying it, she goes, I think I'm gonna get rid of it and maybe just do some tall storage. And her hands were like up like this while I was giving her a dirty look. And then she's like, I know you said that like a year ago. I was like, just let me know when I can come up there and just fix it. I said, if you want to look around, I'm kind of good at this. And then we stared at each other like two cowboys in a draw. I know, Judy, I try. Just tell me what one more time. They're so gross. And I'm like, it's just too much stuff. They just have too much stuff. And I'm just like, it's too much. I would play this music at my job and it would keep my boss mellow. Well, I want to start doing something where people who want to do Airbnb send me pictures of their houses, and then I tell them what they have to do to fix it. I would be so good at it. We're talking about the girl who has plastic bags for luggage. I mean, Melanie. So, we went to go see Nicole for Dominic's graduation, and I don't know what this bag, rolly bag, I don't know it. And I go, didn't I buy you luggage? No. And I go, well, that's what you're getting for Christmas. She goes, do not buy me luggage. Like literally don't buy me luggage. Buy you luggage. So. Yeah, Samantha, it's not fun. Get rid of half your stuff. So Penny said he's so talented. Penny.
Give him the last lift is right.
Penny is super talented. She's a great writer. She likes what your vibe is.
Give him the last lift is record to listen to.
You can tell him.
Tell him.
You tell him.
You tell him. You tell him. It's your show.
You tell him. It's your stuff. Hi. Hi, pretty face. You want to come say hi to everybody? Come on. Come here. Come, let them see your face, not just your paws. Okay, there it is. She said you could see my nose maybe, but that's it. That's it. That's it. Oh. How would you describe the music he's playing? It's very soothing. How would you describe it, Jason?
Well, this one is playing from my phone actually, but it's a working title called Chicken Pho.
Chicken Pho?
Yeah. Probably inspired by a meal we had together at Pho today.
And, but I mean, in general, how would you describe your music? Yes, he does. He has a bunch of albums, Amber.
I don't know, like singer-songwriter, I guess.
Well, you said you like roots music.
Roots-ish music, yeah. Sometimes it's kind of funky, sometimes it's kind of like song and dance. Like song and dance, man.
Brenda said it's 420 music.
Wow. That's bold, yeah.
Brenda's got a 420 vibe.
With that, yeah. It doesn't work for me anymore. But
Anne Marie, there's some people that are watching on YouTube, so you can't see those and they can't see yours. So that's why you're not seeing the comments. Somebody said acoustic, boho, bluesy, moody blues. Yeah.
bluesy blues.
My late husband was a blues musician. So what's interesting is when we met, I have never dated a musician before, other than the guy in the band who played trumpet in high school. Is that considered a musician? Yeah. And did you? He's a man that cannot be defined.
There you go.
And so when we started dating, Jason plays by ear, so he doesn't know how to read music, and I don't know how to play by ear. So it was just very funny. Um, and so Jason loves Tom Waits. I don't know if you guys know who Tom Waits is. He also goes by Oscar the Grouch. Right?
In the later years, yeah, but the stuff he plays, not so much.
That's true. So if you know Tom Waits, early Tom Waits, I enjoy. Later Tom Waits, what would you say? He's a singer-songwriter, guitarist.
sure,
What is he
yeah.
known? Is he known as
Well, piano. I mean, the
piano? And so he, would tell me about Tom Waits. He knows a ton about just music history, and he'd always talk about this guy. And some of the music I really like. He also wrote a lot of music that you probably know, but he doesn't sing it. Other people sing it. And so,
Jersey Girl.
Jersey Girl by,
Oh, wait.
I know, but who
Oh,
sings it?
Springsteen.
Springsteen, yeah, sings it. And so Tom Waits is very cool. And so he would always play these songs by Tom Waits. And so when we first started dating, he would say, "Can you play this? Can you play this?" I'm like, "Unless you have music, I can't play it." Ask him about John Prine.
John Prine.
Yeah, he did this. So we hadn't been dating for very long, but I ordered this songbook by Tom Waits. And I took some time and I learned some of the pieces or whatever. And then I came over one day and I said, "Hey, I wanted to show you something." And he was like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, I wanted to show you, like, we can play together now, because I learned these Tom Waits songs." And he was like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Well, there's a book." So I just learned the book. And so he was like, "Can you play it?" I go, "Yeah. If I have music, I can play anything." And so I started playing it. And he was like, "I can't believe you're playing Tom Waits." I was like, "Yeah, no." And then he played me the music, which made it even easier, right? But I hadn't heard the music, so I was just learning it by what was written. And then we started playing together. And that's, dare I say, how I snagged him. And so I love John Prine. He's a great storyteller. Who's that?
He's just a real colorful songwriter, real colorful lyrics, kind of like in the Bob Dylan.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe like influenced by Bob Dylan, but more like maybe a little more. I don't know. He's not really country, but he's just real smart, clever, witty lyrics that are kind of funny.
Yeah.
Is that an accurate description from whoever the Prime fan is there?
I don't know. Anne mentioned it and somebody else mentioned it. And then I found Cannonball Adderley. I think I've mentioned him before. I just love it.
Modal jazz.
What's that? Modal jazz. Yeah. And then he wrote me a song.
That was early.
That was early. Yeah. So, my cousin, Brad Absher, is a blues musician. He often plays in northeastern Oklahoma and Houston. You've heard of him? Jason knows him. Big Head Todd. Does that mean anything to you?
Yeah, 90s.
What?
90s.
That's a
Austin
person?
funk style. They were from Colorado, but they played what we used to call Austin funk.
My high school boyfriend wrote me a song. He's not country. He's folk, blues, and some country. Courtney, that was so funny. That was a good day. And he was sleeping on the couch. But it was really Colby. What have I missed? Not much, Alexandria. We're just chilling out tonight. Jason is providing the background music. My high school boyfriend made me a mixtape. Did you ever make anybody a mixtape? Any lady?
Yeah.
How many
Are you
girls?
forgetting that we have a playlist of all of our songs?
No,
That's our
I'm talking
playlist?
about in high school. Did you ever make a girl a mixtape?
I might have.
How many girls did you make mixtapes for?
I don't know. Like 2 or 3.
Did you do the thing where you sat next to the radio with your recorder?
Not for a girl, no.
Well, how did you make a mixtape?
From CD to tape.
Do you have any of the mixtapes that you made when you were a kid? Do you have a cassette player?
No.
I found cassettes
I have some cassettes.
of me playing piano,
Really?
like old.
We should get a cassette player.
Cannonball Adderley's dad was a teacher at my high school. What? My late husband was a blues musician. He played on Beale Street in Memphis for a while.
Been there.
I'm sure Goodwill's got a cassette tape. I know, but Julie, you're like, I have these cassettes of me playing the piano. I'm like, this was like the biggest thing I ever did. Do your kids care? No, throw them away. Nobody cares. No, they don't care. It's just time to let it go. You know, like you look at these things and you go, oh, let's get rid of it. Nobody cares. It means nothing to anybody. Yeah. I expect certain songs to come after others because of mixtapes I made, right? You're like, I know the next song. And they're like, no, it's not like that all the time. I have my kid's old Fisher Price cassette player. So you learned music that he likes. What did he play for you that you like?
You should give him our Spotify playlist.
It's not ours.
Yes, it
It's
is.
yours,
It's ours.
baby. Jason made our Spotify playlist that I imagine he'll play whenever we get married. I didn't pick any of the songs. I didn't pick any of them.
Yes, you did.
I
Some of them are
didn't.
your songs that I would never have had on there if they weren't.
Like
You know
two
that.
of them.
Like Billy Joel.
Like
There's
two
a
of
Billy Joel
them.
song on there.
I bought a tape player with a USB port to transfer to my computer. Gene, let me borrow that.
We have that equipment. We just need a tape player.
Well, I guess you got to get this tape thing.
Tape player.
Although I will tell you, so after VHS, there was Beta. And then for a hot
Beta was
minute,
before, wasn't
was
it?
Beta? Beta was before, then VHS. And then for a hot minute, there were these weird other cassettes. I have a ton of
The
those.
DAT. They're called DAT tapes.
I don't know, but I'm going to have to send these off to get done.
You
Joe
have that?
Coyle. Okay, let me tell you a story.
You have DAT?
Yeah, I have like I don't know, like 20 of them. And again, I'm sure my kids don't want to watch them, but I'm going to have them made into something for no reason whatsoever. Joe Coyle, you're probably on these videos. They're from high school. But I couldn't get rid of them. I was like, I got to see them. And then I'll probably dump half of them, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to send them, you know, where you can send them somewhere and I don't know what they do with them, crunch them into tiny pieces and it turns into a video. I don't know. Either way. So Joe Coyle, who is here in the comments, Joe and I were in high school youth group together. So Joe, I get a call. So fun. This week, I'm hanging out. Phone rings. And it's a number that's not in my phone, but it's not a scammer. Or at least, you know, you don't know. So you're like, sure, I'm feeling fun. Let me pick this phone up. And you know, when you say hello and there's like a 10-second gap and you're like, I'm out. Well, as soon as I pick up the phone, Dina Kerbin Blizzard. And I'm like, okay, this person knows stuff. And And I was like, all right, I'm game. Who's this? And then she says her name. And it's a girl I went to high school with, who Joe knows. And she says, I just had lunch with Joe, blah, blah, blah. And so we got to catch up, and it was nice. I mean, honestly, I don't think I've talked to her in 25 years. And so we got to catch up and hear how everybody's doing, and it was lovely. So hopefully we'll have like when the Breakfast Club got together for a reunion 30 years later. It's that. So Joe, just so you know, that's coming. We have to coordinate something. So that was a nice call this week. I'm game. Let's play. Who is this? It was like, this is your life. Yeah, that's what she said. So you saw Scott too? She sent me some pictures and it was lovely. Yeah, why didn't you invite me? I was around Sunday. But yeah, we were like this little group. It was lovely. So is this the closing music? Anyway, so that's what's going on here, everybody. I'm gonna cut a video together, but I'm drunk, so just wait to see. Sunday you were cleaning out your house, wasn't I? No, I wasn't on Sunday. I started Monday. I still have a working 8-track player. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got to teach them to play Closing Time. I wonder what kind of craziness these girls got into on Tuesday at 10 o'clock in the city at 22. Kathy, that could be happening as well. So, all right, everybody. Well, thanks for joining us, and I'll make sure that Jason is always here playing background music because it's very relaxing. I think at some point people will be like, "Can you stop talking?" And we're just going to listen to Jason play and listen to the fountain because it's quite lovely. So, listen. I hope you have a great week this week, and thanks for being here. Stay tuned because I'm going to try to make a video, even if it's stupid. Those are the best kind. Yeah, if you stay up for 20 more minutes, you'll see something. I don't know if it'll be good, but that's it. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night, blessed night, all the things. And yeah, I'll see you soon next week. All right. Have a good one. Bye.